Dear learners, come viewers, today I have got two of my lovely and beautiful students who are doing Bachelor of Accounting. Okay, so they are studying Bachelor of Accounting. They are from, I'm sure that your favorite country, Brazil. Okay, so we'll learn about their life in Australia and also where they are from. Which part of Brazil they are from, and a little bit about Brazil. We know Brazil is good for football, that we all love football, but we would like to learn more than that. Okay, so first of all, let's introduce. So you all know me very well, and that's Deborah and Marlucia. Okay, and if I'm not wrong again, you both are from Brazil.
Yes.
Okay. So which part of Brazil are you from, Deborah?
I'm from São Paulo.
Okay, São Paulo. Okay, this is, I think, the commercial city. This is one of the biggest cities in Brazil and the most popular one. I have met many students coming from there. And I'm sure you are from Rio? No?
I'm from Mato Grosso, in the middle
Mato
of Brazil.
Grosso. Okay, so there's the central Brazil.
Yes.
I think most people say they are either from Rio or São Paulo, that you are from.
Or South Brazil.
Or south of Brazil. Okay. So what is good in your city? So what is famous like in São Paulo? Can you tell me?
In São Paulo, to be honest, if you want to go in a pub or if you wanna go in a good restaurant, in the pen of the day, in the pen of the culture, it's everything very close.
Okay, so they are very conveniently located.
Yeah.
So when you say pub, obviously many of my learners may not know what pub is. Pub is actually the club where you can drink and dance, okay, generally. So it's very popular in Australia as well. Even though I'm not a pub guy, but we can see, even I can see now outside, a lot of pubs here just behind us. There are pubs here.
And even good and expensive restaurant, if you go 1 a.m., 2 a.m., it will be open.
Also, they are open 24 hours.
24 hours.
So it's good for restaurants as well. It's night city, you can say. So that doesn't sleep.
Doesn't sleep.
It doesn't sleep.
But if you are a quiet person as you, we have beautiful parks.
No, I'm not quiet. Who told you I'm quiet?
You don't go to the pub.
Going to pub means there are reasons why you should go. You should drink all the time. So I'm not into it. But I did go to watch, before some matches like cricket, football, tennis, when we couldn't watch, programs on TV. So we needed to go to some clubs sometimes to watch, those things. So probably I had to have some drink like Coke or something, pretending that I am drinking. So not only me or myself, that many other people did that, So it was some years ago I'm talking about. Okay.
But even museums and parks, we have one of the biggest one, Ibirapuera in São Paulo.
If I ask you that why Brazilian people love beaches, that you always live nearby beaches. Do you live in Sydney nearby beaches?
Yeah.
Where do you
I
live?
do. I
Bondi?
live in Bondi Junction.
Okay, Bondi. See, I was saying.
But I don't live in Bondi Junction just about the beach.
For other reasons, for shopping and
For
all
other
this.
reasons.
So Bondi is a place where the most popular beach in Australia is situated, just letting you know. So if you come to Australia, you will always find Bondi being heaven, like the beach, So, as I was saying, that Brazilian people, they love beaches, and this is what, we should learn, that why they love it. So is there any reason why I know that people belonging to, Rio, that's very nearby beach, right?
Yes, Rio, it's almost everything's a beach. São Paulo, we have beach as well.
But it's a few hours drive, I think, a couple of hours.
For me, to my home, it's 45 minutes.
Oh,
drive.
So you're on the border of that area. Okay.
But the problem, because we have a big traffic. So
big traffic.
Never takes 45 minutes. Just in a normal day, everything's happening.
What is famous in your city?
In my city, the famous is waterfall.
Waterfall?
Waterfall. Yeah, we have a lot of waterfall in Mato Grosso.
So a lot of tourists go there?
Yes, it's a little bit expensive for us, but if Australia wants to go there, it's more cheaper than for us. And also in Mato Grosso do Sul, there is a beautiful place. The name is Beautiful.
Yeah.
The name of the place is beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's the name in Portuguese is bonito.
Okay.
In bonito in English is beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I ask, I know mainly football is played by men. Do you guys enjoy playing football?
Not playing, I like watch.
So you like to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. If I ask why Brazil is so good at football all the time, because those who are my students there, most of them love Brazil or Argentina. Used to be 90% Brazilian, now these days also a lot of Argentine supporters. But if I ask you why you guys are so good at this, what is the mystery behind it?
I don't think that is like a mystery, but most of kids, even girls, we start to play at school football instead of like here, rugby and cricket.
So you start at school,
Like high school, you always have like in the subject, football.
so it's a kind of subject in the school that you must play.
Yeah,
So it's like a kind of mandatory thing,
yes, even girls.
even for girls.
Yeah.
Is Brazilian like women's team very good?
Yes.
Yes.
Nowadays it's better than the men's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to hear. Okay. So you're motivated. Okay. So did you play seriously during your school time? No, you didn't take it
No, I
seriously.
didn't, no.
That's why you are not in the national team. Okay. So what did you play mostly when you were at school, like high school, for example? What about beach volleyball? It's very famous as well.
Yeah.
I
but
see
for
always in
me,
Olympic.
I always feel comfortable playing handball.
Handball.
Yes, totally different.
Okay,
Instead of
I know.
volleyball, but it's more common.
There is also
football
softball.
and volleyball.
Okay, yeah, volleyball is also good. Like it is very. I saw during Olympic, the Brazilian versus Cuba or China.
Yeah.
Great competition. The women's one I saw because that's the ticket I got at that time.
Yeah.
While I was in Sydney. Okay. Did you play beach volleyball at all? Okay.
But
I played when I was in school. Yeah, when I was teenager. But now, no, not.
You don't play.
No.
You're forgetting that.
Yes.
but especially I think compared to São Paulo and Rio, they normally play on the beach in Rio.
On the
And
beach.
São Paulo we normally play like inside.
Okay.
Yeah. That is like this kind of
There's a
difference.
difference. So I remember like years ago, I hardly met Brazilian people, even people from South America. I hardly met. I didn't meet many of them. Nowadays, I see a lot. Can I ask you why South American people, even Brazilian, Colombian people, they love to come to Australia? What is the main reason behind this change that people are loving to come to Australia?
In my case, when I had to choose like different country, the weather in Brazil compared to Brazil, like Sydney and São Paulo, it's one of the match for me.
So the similar kind of
Similar.
like tropical weather,
Yeah.
not too hot, not too cold, and in terms of rain, it's very reasonable.
Yeah.
So you found that they were similar. How did you know that? Like, is that you knew before you came to Australia, or after you came to Australia you discovered that?
Before I did a lot of research.
Oh, you did research. You're a very intelligent girl,
Yeah.
like in my class. Okay, what did you do? What made you choose
Yeah.
Australia?
I did research before, and I have a friend, and
You asked your friend.
yeah, ask my friend. He lives here for 2 years, and they told me, Sydney, it's the weather. It's like Recife, because before I came to Australia, I lived 3 years in Recife, in the north of Brazil. But when I was looking go to another
USA?
place. Yeah.
USA,
But
maybe.
yeah, but it was, the weather is a little bit
Terrible, yeah.
terrible.
US. Is that what most Brazilians do? They go to the USA?
And Canada.
Canada? Yeah, they go. Because it's nearby there, actually,
Yeah.
obviously. It's not that far. Okay. So after you arrived, did you find the match? Did you feel like that, yes, what I researched was correct? Is that what you found? Mostly okay?
Mostly okay.
Mostly
Pretty
okay?
much okay. Like the weather, if you compare like the weather, it's very hot, so it's good.
In-
But
in
I think
general,
the
yeah.
winter, it's worse than in São Paulo. For me, it's like a south winter.
Now, it's
in
getting
Brazil.
worse. To be honest with you, 10 years ago, Sydney's weather was much better. The weather today, like, I don't know what the weather is like today, maybe 22, 24, something like that. This was the weather in Sydney 9 months, trust me. I'm telling you from my experience, 10, 12 years ago, 9 months weather was like this. Or 25 degrees, 9 months, and 3 months different. 1 month winter, maybe 2 months, a little bit of summer, with 40 degrees once, in a while. So in addition to weather, what else do you like? What do you like the best in Sydney or in Australia? Do you like Australian people? Are they lovely like
even
me?
that even that it's so difficult to find Australian people.
You
But
mean
they
you
are-
see people from different countries,
Yeah,
multicultural.
it's like very multicultural. But Australian people, they are like very friendly.
See, Aboriginals are the only ones who are actually originals. Even though you say Aboriginal, but they are originals. Other than that, like I am an Australian now, but I came from somewhere. If you meet a white guy or girl, doesn't matter, if they say they were born, but they were originally from somewhere else, maybe Ireland, England, New Zealand, somewhere, Holland, or even Middle Eastern countries, So there are many Chinese also, they have been living here forever. So people are actually coming from all over the places. So you can't, complain. So if you go to north of Sydney, you meet many Australians. East, where you live, a lot of Australians live, okay? What else you like? You like food here? Food is good for you, no? You don't like?
No,
It's not of your type, right?
no, it's not my
To be honest, we love food here because they are our food type because we can find food from everywhere.
Yeah.
But why do you complain? Because you can find food from everywhere in the world, right?
Yes, I can.
You can
Even
find
from
Italian,
Brazil,
Chinese.
even Brazilian food,
Yeah.
I can find here.
Yeah. So
But
what's
it's-
your complaint? The taste.
The taste, it's not the same
It's not same.
at all.
So Brazilian taste is better there, back home. The same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I go back to Bangladesh, the food I eat, I don't get the taste here. Definitely, So obviously,
But here it's like very safe. The
Safety.
transport here
Is
is
good.
awesome.
okay. What about security, safety?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
So you like the
it's-
safety, security? Definitely,
like
you have to agree. Otherwise, it will be a lie.
Yeah, and I like the people. It's they are so polite. When
People are
you
polite.
Go, yeah, when you if you need to get the public transport, they are so
Helpful,
polite and
helpful.
yeah, it's good for me. I love it.
Okay. So what about your family? Like, how many brothers and sisters you have?
I have one younger brother and one old sister.
Where are they? In Brazil?
Brazil.
Did you invite them to come?
Maybe my brother will come when he finish his second degree,
Okay.
but my sister, she doesn't have
She
any
doesn't.
brother.
Okay. What about you?
I have 7 brothers
You have 7 brothers.
and 5 sisters. I am the
So you can make the
babe.
full soccer team,
Yes,
football team you can make.
Yes,
She's
I'm
a
the
real
babe.
Brazilian.
I'm the babe.
So you are the youngest.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously your eldest would be 2 times, elder than you maybe. 2 times, I mean to say that if you are 22, your eldest could be 40 something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, or maybe even more. Okay, it happens. In our culture also, like, not these days, but years ago, I used to see even 14, 15 brothers and sisters, to be honest. Even in our family, like, not directly, like the extended family, there are people like this, So when I ask them, they get confused. They need to count, how many brothers and sisters, their names, and all those things. So sometimes it happens. Okay, so it's good to meet. I thought maybe, I know the Brazilian population is about what, 300 something.
300 and something. I think São Paulo is 12 million
Million?
nowadays. Just São
Only in the
Paulo.
city.
Only in the city.
But Brazil is a big country, so I
Yeah.
think it's the fifth or fifth largest country in the world, I think, just before Australia. So the 6th one is Australia, and India is the 7th. I remember like this. Okay. So what's your future plan? Do you want to stay here permanently, or you
For
want to?
sure.
For sure.
For sure.
But you're saying
I
few negative
deserve.
things. You are saying few negative things. Now I feel that you're very motivated to stay. So you want to live here longer. Okay.
Longer. I deserve.
You deserve. Why do you think you deserve?
Because I've been here almost 4 years and a half already. And
So
I
that's what
already
you
had
deserve.
a big history here.
So 4.5 years history.
Good
What
and
about
bad.
you?
Oh, okay. I deserve to be here, stay here. I will try. I'm not
But you are
sure.
50-50.
Yeah.
Do you miss
but-
your family there?
Yeah, I miss my family a lot. But if I say, oh, okay, with the best way, if it's possible, I stay here. I try to
Okay.
stay here and and build in my
Own
career.
Career,
and-
okay. So Deborah, can you say something for our viewers, come learners, about anything, any future tips that from your experience that you want to share?
Firstly, do a lot of research, even the city, if everything's matched, if you wanna move it to here just for visit, or if you wanna leave it here forever. Do a lot of research, and it's still not enough. Because Australia is like a really good country if you wanna live it here, like professionally. They have a lot of opportunities of jobs here. You can learn English
Very well, yeah.
very well. I can guess.
Okay, good.
If you come to Australia, you should learn before Australia, and
You should know about the country very
about
well.
the country very well. And in my opinion, you please don't live with Brazilian people. Go to and live with another country
people.
because you can improve your English and you don't speak Portuguese.
So basically, if people from India, from Bangladesh, they shouldn't live with their country people.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's why you gave the
Exactly.
example about Brazilians.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching the stories of these two lovely and beautiful ladies. Obviously, they are my students, and I'm sure you like my classes, right? How much do you like my classes?
A lot.
A lot, okay, so you can see. And I know the people who are watching, and they also love me a lot, and they follow me by heart, okay, and they will continue to follow. So keep watching, okay, all these things, and I'm sure you will be motivated by their speeches, what they have said, and follow them. Most importantly, they do a lot of research, online, offline. If you know people, you can talk to them, do research online. These days, everything is available on the internet. We know online here, so you can Facebook, everywhere you can ask questions on different forums. You always ask me, I try to answer as well. And also do not live, with the people, the compatriots, the people belonging to your nationalities, then you lose the track, because you can improve your English even though you live in a country like Australia for a long time, but your English will always be weak. And obviously they understand that. So you guys obviously don't live with Brazilian people, right? No. So you don't do that. It doesn't mean that they hate Brazilians. Of course they love Brazil, but they want to improve their English, the culture, okay, the variety, okay, diversity they want to bring to their lives. Okay, that's why they do all these things. So thank you very much once again for watching. If you like it, please like this video, subscribe the channel, and obviously if you want to share some comments, you can do that. Okay, all the best for future. Thank you very much. Have a very, very beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.